We welcome you back to CBS Mornings. It's 7:30. This morning, our series Age of AI looks at how artificial intelligence is set to transform the beauty and cosmetics industry. The market for AI in beauty and cosmetics is already a multi-billion-dollar business with a B globally. Researchers predict it will grow rapidly by 2030. So companies are now rolling out AI robots that aim to make services like eyelash treatments, yikes, and manicures quicker and cheaper. But will these so-called beauty bots cost people their jobs? Consumer investigative correspondent Anna Werner takes a look.
Customers seeking professional manicures have been heading to nail salons for more than a century. But in San Francisco, you can now stop by the lobby of this office building and have a robot do it. It's the brainchild of startup Clockwork. Co-founder and CEO Renuka Apte says the idea grew partly out of her own frustration with salon appointments.
It hit this pain point that people immediately resonated with.
It takes a long time to get your nails done.
Correct, or beauty services in general.
Clockwork's goal is to place these machines where people live and work, making a manicure super convenient and quick, just 10 minutes.
So we really want this to be like grabbing a cup of coffee. And that could be anywhere from like apartment complexes to corporate offices, retail stores.
We watched as the robot painted my nails with a single perfect blue coat, with just a minor hiccup.
We have a little hole in this one,
requiring a redo of my thumb. Artificial intelligence, AI, is what enables this robot to scan nails individually and paint each accurately. Cecile Quiambo took a break from work to try it.
What do you think?
I love them. I can never paint them this smooth, looking so nice on my own. Never. I see myself coming back here often.
But if another company is successful, you might not have to leave home. Nimble Beauty has sold more than 5,000 of its home devices on Kickstarter and has begun shipping them to early buyers. CEO Omri Moran.
You can do it at any time of the day while getting great results.
Its 4-coat manicure takes about an hour. My Express manicure, 2 coats in about 25 minutes, wasn't quite as precise as the Clockwork manicure, but the company says the machine learns over time using AI.
What would happen if you tried to have a nail painting robot that didn't have AI?
I don't think you can do it without AI.
Because without the AI, you'd basically have a robot that would sort of do like one thing.
Yes, it would be able to identify the specific nails that it has saved in the system versus understanding what a nail is and then figuring out, oh, I'm seeing a nail. This is the shape of this nail. This is the cuticle. That is where the AI comes into play.
But to see what artificial intelligence in the beauty space can really do, take a look at this. You're watching robot arms ever so gently pick their way through this woman's eyelashes to add eyelash extensions. It's a process that typically takes a human over 2 hours of precise, painstaking labor. That's why Loom co-founder Nate Harding decided it was a great job for a robot.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Because why?
Because it's so laborious and it's right on the edge of human ability. Like, I like robotics applications where you're augmenting what a human can do, not really replacing them.
Coming up with a machine that could perform such a delicate task took 6 years. Safety is critical. So Harding says the robot arms that select individual lashes, then glue on the extensions, are literally light as a feather.
We mounted them with little tiny magnets that are so weak. Watch, I can just flip it off with my finger like that.
So it comes right off,
It comes right off.
Lisa Sansanong came to Oakland all the way from Kansas for this. Here she is before and after.
It feels great and it looks, I love it.
But will this take lash artists' jobs? Their national association told us it doesn't think so. While it acknowledged some lash artists have expressed fear of losing their jobs, it said the robots could attract a whole new clientele for lash extensions. So what about nail technicians?
How do you respond to some people in the industry who may say, well, okay, but you're going to put people out of work?
I don't think we're going to put nail salon techs out of work. And the reason is that this isn't, that's like saying like a vending machine would put a chef out of work, right? It's like saying that. What we're going for is express services, get in, get out. There's just a whole gamut of things that humans can do, and this is not that.
Her company is putting out 2 to 3 more machines in new locations each month. And Loom just installed a machine in a retail outlet, Ulta Beauty, in San Jose, California. For CBS Mornings, I'm Anna Werner, Oakland, California.
Well, we asked several organizations for nail artists if they were concerned about robots putting nail techs out of jobs, but didn't hear back from any of them. Nimble Beauty, the manufacturer of the at-home nail machine, says it expects the machine to be available for purchase early next year. The idea, guys, of a 10-minute manicure is very attractive to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
The eyes, I'm still a little worried about the eyes. Because I've been there, and it's 2 hours if you have a human being
That's
doing it.
painstaking work.
But I'm
yeah.
afraid of somebody working on my eyes.
Well, a robot, if it pokes you in the eye, it's not going to say, I'm sorry.
That's true.
And if it pokes you in the eye, you can go, ow!
Ow,
There's a
right.
Exactly.
there. Yeah.
And Gayle, I'm not necessarily sure about this, but I have a feeling that you like to talk to people when you. Is that funny?
What you trying to say,
I
Nate?
think we know.
I'm
saying.
actually very shy and introverted.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's a
I don't buy
surprise
it,
to
Gayle.
all of
I
us,
don't
Gayle
buy it.
King.
It's also
I
not
like
true.
to look at somebody in the eyes, and also, who's going to give you the nice hand massage?
That's
you
true.
know?
That's true.
But Nate, you raised an interesting point. I will, honest to God, go places and say, I'm just going to sit, I'm not going to say anything, and then I just can't help it. Somebody says something, and I just want to follow up.
Surprise, surprise, Gayle King.
Yeah.
All right.